This was, and I posted this yesterday. Of Superhead. This is posted on the Ruler Report Instagram page. If y'all ain't already following it, make sure y'all go following it. We got a lot of different things. The team is lightweight going in right now on posting. We started our marathon on, I want to say, like Saturday or Friday or something like that, and we've been going hard every day over there. So make sure y'all go support the Instagram page. But Superhead said it's like the Great Gatsby. She said it was men in tuxedos, topless women in angel wings, and champagne and synchronized swimmers on the outside, with group sex in the bathrooms, trays of hors d'oeuvres, and drug pills being passed around on the inside. Now, that right there holds Diddy liable. You know what I mean? And I watched a couple academics live streams. I heard Whack 100 talking about it. I heard, I want to say, some of the Gene Deal interviews, some of the Vlad TV interviews, and a lot of people are actually correct when they say this. If you are having a party, right? For one, it's illegal for you to pass around drugs at your party. And this whole Diddy case is gonna change like the landscape of how people party. The trap burb said them folks rich out there, cuz yeah, definitely out there in Chagrin Falls. So this is gonna change the landscape on how all of these I think, what is it? The Rock Nation brunch and the other guy that Meek Mill was hugged up with. I don't know why I keep forgetting his name, man. The white dude that they had, let me see. Meek Mill hugged up with record exec. It wasn't just him though, it was the one that, matter of fact, he made Meek Mill do the bunny hops. Michael Rubin. So, Michael Rubin has his all white party, and it's all kind of parties that goes on in the music industry and within Hollywood, right? This is gonna change the way and the structure that people actually party. A lot of these parties is gonna get shut down. Like this, Diddy ain't the only, like Diddy might have had I think Diddy wanted to be known for having like the most like extravagant and wild parties where everything was going on, as much liquor, drugs, food, women, men, what I mean, anything that you wanted to see, anything that you could imagine, he was having it. People walking around with masks on their face. Y'all done seen the movies where they meet up in these disclosed warehouses. Diddy had a fascination for this thing. So much so that he allegedly was recording it. He was participating in it, as well as he was watching and pleasuring himself while these events was taking place and happening, right? So the fact that Diddy, let me get back to what I was saying. The fact that Diddy was passing around like trays, or he was hosting a party where they were passing around trays of drugs to people, for one, is illegal. Just for that alone, Diddy can go to jail. That's a conviction right there for whatever that crime would be, whatever that would be called. Now, it's a lot of people who witnessed this and who have repeated, like, yeah, he had trays passing around. They had whatever you wanted on the tray. Whatever drug you wanted, it was on that tray. This was a wild party. Now, I done been to parties before where, the drinks was provided, and, if you wanted weed, it was weed out, and you could roll up, if you wanted to and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But it wasn't no freak off going on. You know what I mean? Wasn't nothing crazy like that going on, right? So, okay. So, bam, boom. She also went on to say, and we just heard him talk about this champagne situation, this drink. She said, you choose your pill and take your champagne, and that's your vibe for the night. Now, the lawyer said something pretty interesting. The lawyer just said that if you didn't drink the champagne, they kicked you out of the party. Now, for the average person, I would I would think that maybe the person who said it, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and drink it. Now, for them to know that you would get kicked out of the party if you didn't drink the drink that they gave you, means to me leads me to believe that somebody either was about to get kicked out of the party or somebody witnessed somebody get kicked out of the party for not drinking the champagne. Either way, it's known that this was a thing you had to drink the drink. Now, in my mind, if I don't drink or I don't want to drink, I ain't gonna drink. I ain't no sucker. But some people may say, you know what, all right, I'll drink the drink. One drink ain't gonna hurt me. And may been gullible and not realize that Diddy then had somebody put liquid ecstasy in all of the champagne bottles and all of the Ciroc bottles. And what's crazy about that, man, about them lacing the drinks, this guy was an ambassador for alcohol. Like, we have the ambassador for certain brands of drinks like Ciroc, and what's another one, De Leon or whatever it was called. He's the ambassador for these drinks, for this liquor, and he's the man that's lacing the liquor, which is crazy to me because he would have basically an unlimited supply of liquor of his choice of whatever he wanted, and he in the back. What's going on with you, Tarnoon? True Peace. And he in the back lacing the drinks. Crazy. It's wild, right? Our Superhead also said that she believes the issue isn't Diddy or hip hop or the hip hop culture, but an issue of men who hate women. I don't know. She could be right. She could be wrong. I ain't for sure. She will go on to say men who hate women, men who hate who they are. Check this out. This is when it gets crazy though. Who can't admit their sexuality, who are pretending to be straight when they're not. Now, bam. I ain't gotta read the rest. She went on to just talk about like they don't love women and they, basically they put hands on women and all of that stuff. Listen, we've been hearing these rumors about Diddy allegedly being the switch hitter for a long time. That's one of the things that I feel like it's been mentioned in court documents. It's been mentioned by people who are alleged to see stuff, but we have yet to have any like straight evidence showing that Diddy, but I believe it. I believe that Diddy, because ultimately, like, some people get off on watching like corn videos with a P. Some people get off on certain different things, but it's been said more than once by Cassie, by a whole bunch of other different individuals, that Diddy liked watching another man handle his woman and other women. To me, it's something wrong with that picture. Now, I could see a man wanting, like, let's just say, I'm going to call Superhead or I'm going to call whoever. I'm going to call Young Miami, and me, you, and her, we going to get busy tonight. You know what I mean? From a heterosexual standpoint, I could see a man saying that's what they wanted. I want two women to pleasure me. He said Superhead exposed Diddy years ago. Facts. But for a man to actually want to sit around, and I've always thought it was weird for a man to want to sit around and watch another man not only perform, but also do his woman. I really don't get that part. 420 FM radio said it's believable only because it's not unheard of. I'm not saying it. Well, I don't know. Are you talking about like him wanting to watch another man handle his woman, or him actually sleeping with other men? I believe that part. I believe that. I believe that. You know what I mean? And a lot of people point to the fact his relationship with Clive Davis, who actually came out and admitted that he explored having a relationship with a man as well as having it with a woman. He just, I mean, he just free. He freaky. He a 69 guy. Whatever's wrong with that, but yeah. So at the end of the day, man, I just feel like we need to know who was doing passing around these hors d'oeuvres. Where are the rest of the people who are eventually supposedly gonna get convicted or go to jail behind this Diddy situation?